Have you ever had your rattle can primer fail or not do what you wanted it to do? Well, maybe we should be trying something else. Today, we're going to be testing out, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison between the standard Rust-Oleum times 2 extra coverage that everybody uses when they like using rattle cans, but we're going to try the new and beautiful Pro Acryl Monument Hobbies Black Primer Paint. Let's go try it out. Let's go outside. All right, it's already a beautiful day out here in the sunshiny Florida. The sun is trying to come up this gorgeous morning, and we are out here with our new Monument Hobbies spray that we just talked about. And let's go ahead and just go over the directions before we do this up. Shake well through for 2 minutes. Cold conditions, pour warm water. No, we don't have to worry about that one today. Always spray the test area of or a model to ensure proper operation. Hold spray 12 inches for model and use short passes in uncovered areas until model is covered. After use, rotate and use the upside down and spray until no longer spraying paint. Reduces the chances of blocking nozzle blockages. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to give these both a good shake of equal. So we're going to be using the Monument Hobbies we have going on here. So our two test models today are going to be Creed, which we're going to use the Monument Hobbies paint on, and then the year 3 anniversary model, Sergeant, I can't remember his name right now. We're going to use the ×2 coverage from Rust-Oleum, kind of standard to go to. Hopefully I can get you a good camera angle here as I spray paint these two on my trusty primer board here that I always use outside, and let's try it out. All right, we've given them both a good 2-minute shake, and let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to start out with the basic primer. All right, that's going to be it for that one. Now we're going to move on to the Monument Hobbies on Creed. Ooh. Oh boy. All right, I can tell you right off the rip which one I'm going to be liking the most. Let's go ahead and get these up here for you to see which ones are in the background here. So the Creed Monument Hobbies paint dried very, very matte. Or not even dry, this is pretty much instantaneous. It is a very matte color, almost like their charcoal, their black charcoal. And then as you can see, the painter's, Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch ×2 prime coverage, that is supposed to be a flat black, is very, very glossy, especially let's compare them together. And as you can see, this is extremely, extremely matte with zero reflective going on, and you can see over here with this flat black that it is actually quite shiny immediately. It is still technically wet, so we are going to give these about an hour to dry, and we'll be back. All right, it's been an hour, so let's go ahead and get down to the paint cam, and spoiler warning. All right, we're down on the paint cam, and as you can see, this one right here is going to be our Monument Hobbies, and this is going to be our ×2 Rust-Oleum coverage paint. I did them both kind of quick, and that's kind of on purpose. So I wanted to see if it really got into the cricks and cracks very well, and I would say it did pretty well. You can see that there's some areas that are a little bit lighter that got like probably about 50% coverage, like in the neck and like right here in the shoulder. You can still kind of see very lightly that shine that you're seeing on this model is basically where it's not 100% coverage. But there's another spot underneath right there, right under a boot, under right there. But that's just me. That's not the paint. I did it fast and thin on purpose. I didn't want it to get gunked up. But as you can see, that this ×2 coverage Rust-Oleum paint, someone in the comments is gonna say, oh, but you didn't use matte black versus matte black, so but what I'm gonna tell you is it's been an hour. It's already, I'm in Florida, it's already 80 degrees outside. This is still tacky. This is still tacky to the touch, extremely glossy, right? So technically this is not really ready to paint, or I shouldn't even really be handling this with what this model is. But this model is good to go. She is ready. 100% dry, looks great. This super matte, I didn't want to overspray either one of these. This is amazing. This is a great base to start from. I am super excited. Let's get in, zoomed in a little bit more here so you can see some more of the details. Nothing really got gunked up. Everything looks great. All the details are still highly raised. I feel like it's slightly out of focus. Right, there we go. All right, yep. So everything is still looking great when it comes to like all the details and stuff like that. You can still see all these little flaps. Nothing really got filled in. Nothing got obscured with too thick of paint. And then again, super zoomed in on this guy. We got some coverage issues by the arm, but again, that's probably me. But this is still really glossy. Like I just said a moment ago, it's still rather tacky. So if I was in a rush today and needed to paint this guy for some reason, even though it's quite warm outside, I would not be able to paint him yet. I would probably not, with how sticky this still is, I'd probably wait like another hour. So 2-hour dry time, that's crazy. And this one is fully ready to rock and roll. So obvious clear winner is Monument Hobbies primer spray. Does the Rust-Oleum, is it easy because I can just go to the depot down the street and go grab a can if I run out? Absolutely. How long did this take to ship to me with other things? So I ordered this. I needed a replacement wash and those brushes that we've done in a previous video, and this 4 days, 5 days. I'm gonna have to check. Hold on, we're gonna check. All right, it's been confirmed. 6 days. It took 6 days from the day I ordered it, and that's with a brand new product when I ordered these brushes. So you know there's probably a little bit of delay. You know what I'm saying? They just announced those brushes, and so this came with it. I ordered it. Black primer, definitely worth a try for the price tag, 100%. As you can see in these models. And that's going to be it for this one today. And remember, every stroke of the brush and spray of the can adds character to your miniature. YouTube thinks you'll like this video right here. If you'd like to subscribe, click this button right here. And if you'd like to see more behind the scenes action, click my Instagram right here. And I'll see you in the next one.